So guys, the Canadian immigration authorities have been issuing a lot of advisories on immigration related frauds that are happening around the globe. I know a lot of folks back home from India who have been victims of these frauds, and people have not been given the right services, but unfortunately they've been given fake promises of visas and PRs. So in this video today I'm going to share all that information with the proofs of this Canadian advisories on the Canadian government website on canada.ca. So please be tuned in till the end, and there's a lot of information coming your way. Guys, welcome back. My name is Sahil and I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant here in Canada. And before we start this video, I'd request you to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're an existing subscriber, thanks for being there. Please like this video and share this with your friend. A lot of good information and helpful information is always available on this channel, and it's for your benefit only. So guys, like I said, if you go ahead and open this website canada.ca, I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah, if you go ahead and open this website, this is the Canadian immigration, the IRCC website, where IRCC displays and gives a lot of information, helpful information for people who are willing to come to Canada, right? So in the past few years, I would say a lot of people have been posing as fake consultants, fake agents, and they pose as if they are authorized representatives to represent you for immigration related purposes. So I'll tell you how that happens and what are the ways to spot that particular fraud, and I'll give you 4 basic tips how to spot a particular fraud. But let's look at the basics of who a representative, an authorized representative is. Okay, now as the word suggests, an authorized representative is basically a person who's actually a lawyer in Canada, or an RCIC, or a paralegal. Okay, when I say an RCIC, it's basically a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, like I am. RCICs are registered with ICCRC. So how to make sure that we are registered? I mean, these 3 types of people are registered. You can find our details on the Canadian government website. You can go to those links, and I'll drop a link in the description box. You can go to those links, Google our name, search our name in that particular registry, and make sure that we are registered. Our all registration numbers and our contact details are there. So that is the first way to spot that a person is authorized or not. Second, if you are signing an agreement with any particular company in India, so let's say there are good reputed companies who are posing to be immigration proper immigration agents. First, see who are you signing the agreement with. Now let's say I am a consultant, and if you agree to have a case with me, and if you allow me to represent you, it's only I who can sign on the agreement. There is nobody else who can sign on the agreement. There is no staff of my company who's allowed to sign. There is no authorized agent. There is no agency. Even though I might have tie-ups with anybody, I could, though I don't have, but then I could, or maybe any lawyer in Canada could have that particular understanding of having referrals. But even then, nobody is allowed to sign on the agreement on behalf of the lawyer or the consultant. The lawyer must sign, the consultant must sign on the paper by himself, and then speak with you directly over the phone or over Zoom or in person to make sure that the agreement is there. Third most important, to spot a fraud, no authorized professional representative can give you a guarantee of the visa. All of us, the authorized representative, can only give you promise of a good service, better case representation. We know what is happening in the law in terms of the requirements of the law, and what people generally require, what is the law, and all of that immigration related trends and things that are happening, the programs. But then again, we don't work with the ministries, we don't work in the government. We are only professionals who are licensed. So what it means is that we don't have any contact. Nobody, no lawyer or agent or consultant has any contact in the ministry to offer you any expedited services or guarantee you any visa, guarantee any PR. Nobody can guarantee that. Nobody in this entire globe can guarantee visa, permanent visa, or visa related higher chances or anything when it comes to Canada immigration. It is only IRCC who issues the visa, We can give you better services, we can only give you good services, and better than the other ones. So that is all different. The services are there, the knowledge is there, the information is there, but then again the immigration is going to issue. Fourth most important that you must remember, there is no contingency billing. Now, what I mean by contingency billing is that there are a lot of professionals who say that, give us the visa fee once your visa is issued. Okay, give us the fee once, if your visa is accepted, give us the fee. If it's not, then we'll charge you nothing, right? So that is known as contingency billing. If they are, then there's definitely something fishy. They're not abiding by the rules here in Canada. So make sure that all your money is going directly to the consultant, the lawyer, or the paralegal, and to no other company. It must go directly to that person and to nobody else. Nobody can collect money on my behalf. Even then, even if they pose to be some authorized agents or representatives on my behalf. So guys, I hope you have been informed well. This is all information in your benefit only. I just showed you the link to Canada.ca, and I'll drop it in the description box as well. Please make sure that you're not letting anybody represent you, because if they do, if things go south, then you will be held accountable and nobody else, because the Canadian government will not recognize anybody else. And if there's anything that's bad happening in your profile, if there is a misrepresentation ban, then the 5-year ban will be on you, nobody else. You can't put it on anybody else, right? So guys, I hope this video was helpful, and I'm just not trying to scare you, but I'm only trying to tell you what is true, what is legal, and what is in your benefit, right? So guys, I hope you guys stay safe during these COVID-19 times. Also, you guys stay safe, stay healthy, stay at home if you don't have to step out, and just be aware of all of these immigration frauds. If you need any help, I'm always there. Drop a comment in the comment section or send me an email. I'll be always happy to help you. All the best, and see you soon in Canada.